Hey guys, welcome to my video. This is my very first tarot reading on this channel, and I wanted to remind you all today, if you're watching this video, if you're watching any tarot video, the answers you seek are always within you first and foremost. You're the most powerful person you know, because you are the most powerful person in your life. There's a woman here on YouTube, and that saying belongs to her. I'll link her channel down below. She kind of reminds people, and her message is to remind people that they are in charge of their lives. They are in charge of their destiny, even to the highest thing which people think is out of their control. This idea of karma is very much in our control, very much personal, very much something that resonates with our own soul. And I want to remind you, if you're someone who is watching tarot videos, that this energy here, it's a collaboration. It's the same thing as when you go to talk to your friends or have a conversation with them. It's something that you do to engage with someone else, to bounce back ideas, to see things from different perspectives, to allow yourself to expand your mind. Not expand your mind from things that you don't know, but expand your mind from the things that are already inside of it. Anything that anyone says, anything that I can say to you today, you're only going to take it as far as you know yourself. It's always going to be filtered through your own mind. Understand that even as you're watching these videos, you are activating your own intuition. So while you're watching this video, allow yourself to be activated. This is not me creating for you. This is us coexisting, creating together, exploring the energies together. I want this to be as interactive as possible because this is something that we both exist in. The things that I say may resonate completely for me in one way and completely for you in another way. Have you ever had someone come up to you at church and they say, if you've been to church before, and they say, maybe I don't know what you're going through, but I can sense this or whatever, and it's almost this vague message, but it's because there's a singular shared energy, and maybe I can't get into specifics, maybe I can, but even if I get into specifics, I don't know everything as much as you know it. And that's why your energy is so important and it's so needed here. Always remember that you are the most powerful person within your world. So before we get into this energy, I want to bring, or before we start exploring the energy that we have here today with us, I want to start bringing that to the table first. Anytime you watch a video of mine, even if I'm not doing tarot, even if I'm just expressing my own opinion, always allow your intuition to be the leading guide. Okay. So let me just go ahead and now cleanse the energy. Yes. I like to cleanse my energy by shuffling my cards. So let me just go ahead and cleanse the energy. Oof. There's so much that wants to come out, okay? But I'm going to make sure that this energy is cleansed first. Thank you, God. I like to cleanse the energy. Let's cleanse the energy for me, the God and Spirit, so that I can deliver clear and concise messages to all of us. Whatever needs to be shared, God, from me and those watching, please allow me to be a conduit. Please allow me to cultivate successfully throughout this energy. Please allow the messages and my intentions to be clear. Please allow the messages and the intentions to be clear. God, I only ask to speak. I separate, I block, denounce, cancel all energies who seek to collaborate, who have low vibrations, foul and ill intentions. Only collaborate and speak to those who resonate with the soul vibration that I exist on in your highest plane. Amen. Okay. All right. Okay. So it seems you're going on a new journey where you're allowing yourself to embrace your own knowledge. However, it seems like there's a piece of intuition that is missing. Or maybe this journey where knowledge came before intuition is coming to an end. We have the Death card that came out right along with the Six of Wands. Look at how similar they are, but also look at how different they are. You see how in the Death card, people are kind of bending to the Death's mercy. His wand is not a wand here with, right, life or greenery or fruitful celebration. You know what this reminds? It's not, but it's giving turtle energy. Sea turtle energy. And the children are kind of at his feet in mercy. The people around him are dead, and there are ships in the background. The Pope is kind of praying to him, and he has sunlight over him, but the Death is just trampling through. Oh my God. Do you see how this crown is on the floor as if this was the king, and he killed the king, and he's just trampling through. Look at his leg, it's still going. It's almost like this child has given up already. And he knows, oh yeah, he's gonna come. The Pope is like still praying here, and he's like, Father God, please protect us, please help us. He's still believing. Meanwhile, Death is just trampling through, like, I've already killed the king, you're next, I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna march and trample all over you. But the sunlight is coming out, and then, oh gosh. I almost lost it. I almost thought that I lost this, but it's right here. It was right here. This card was right here. I thought I almost lost this card. But then the Death card transforms into the Seven of Wands. And the yellow that the Pope had, the sun here, it's his undergarment. It's his undergarment. This is his inner workings, that optimism and that hope. And that has become his red, his base, his reality, what he's now grounded in. He followed his heart. That's how he got here. He took the place of death. Where there once was death, where this journey that started. Here's the order for you. First we have the Three of Wands. Then we have the King of Swords. Then we have the High Priestess in reverse. Then we have the Death card. Then we have the Seven of Wands. Sorry, excuse me, Six of Wands. But I keep saying Seven of Wands. Is the Seven of Wands the one where they are fighting and they have drama against each other? looks like these are people, a lot of times when I see this card, it looks like they have chicken hats on. And right now, it looks like they're angry with him. Like this guy, look at how angry he looks. He's looking at him like, who do you think you are? And they have all these guys with these swords. They have with these wands, they have chicken hats on, like they're scared, and they haven't allowed themselves to bear their own fruit. Like they're fighting, they're angry at him, but he just protected everybody from the death. Why are you fighting and angry with him when he just protected you from death? A lot of these people it looks like look at these children, they have flowers on their heads. Like they're the ones with the chicken hats. People who were gonna give up are people who were just scared and just bending to it, not praying. They didn't have no faith. They were gonna give up and just allow death to trample over them. Chickens scary people upset. What I know about turtles, sea turtles, is that they abandon their children. He was waving this flag, abandon your hope, leave your faith. This is what I'm bringing you to: abandon your hope, abandon your faith, abandon the fruit that God has promised you. He already killed the king, but the Pope continued to pray. And because the Pope continued to pray, he manifested being the death himself, but instead being the life bringer. And yet people are still mad. People who were gonna give up. Then after the Six of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They're still mad. They say nothing that you've done is worthy or impactful or needed. You should have just let us die. That's what they say. You decided to step into your power. Wow. You see how the king is dead here? What king do we have here? The King of Swords. He has a blue robe and red shoes. But he's been laid to rest. He's been stripped. He's in his undergarments here in the death card. The king has been defiled, ripped bare. King of Swords, this is Aquarius. This is wind energy. This is the mind. He's been stripped bare. not only has his mind been stripped bare, his soul has been stripped bare. High priestess also in this blue robe, stripped bare. As this new journey started, wanting to walk, wanting to go on this new journey, leaving behind two energies. What two energies were those? The King of Swords and the High Priestess in reverse. Leaving behind these energies and having so much to come up against it. But having that faith regardless. Right in the heat of battle, when it seemed like it was about to be over. Transforming it. And people don't like this. People don't like the transformation that you're going through. People don't like the energy that you're shifting into. But they're just a bunch of chickens. A bunch of people who would have preferred if you gave up and allowed yourself to be trampled on. They think to themselves, who does this guy think he is? Why didn't he give up? Why didn't he give up? But he saved you. When he transformed himself, when this priest transformed himself, when you transformed yourself, you saved all these people, and they're still angry with you. They wanted to give up. They wanted to lie down and let it go. Pieces of you died on this mission. The only difference is you decided to go on this mission. You knew what you were going to leave behind you, and you held on to this faith. You knew what would die. You knew that people would look at you like you don't know what's going on. You're not in your reach anymore. You're not in your grasp anymore. You knew that this meant that you would be walking into a higher version of your spiritual self. So you gave it up willingly. But in the most head forward, I'm going forward way, these people gave up and decided to give up and die. Not to rebirth themselves, but to be gone. To just quit. You gave up and you allowed certain things to die, but said, as these things die, there is something that I'm taking with me. Because I believe in a greater tomorrow. I believe in my faith. I have optimism. I know these things need to die. And I don't think that you even know what it is. But you trusted the mission. You trusted that this would manifest into something. This one wand would create greatness. And it did. You weren't trampled over. No one else was trampled over. You sacrificed pieces of yourself so that you all could rise. And the only person who is now looking at you and saying you did a good job is yourself. I'm getting you, this is you, and this is you. This is the sun energy manifested into a horse, into a greater connection of yourself. I'm getting heart energy. I'm getting God and the divine is proud of you. Even the people you saved are not happy or not proud of you. They're jealous. They're angry. They're wondering who you think you are. They wonder why you have the audacity. But you did it for all of y'all. They don't want to give you your flowers. They don't want to tell you you're great. They want to see you down. They want to say that this is still not possible. Yeah, you did it. You did it. You were able to create this. You were able to ground this change, but it's not going to be sustainable. Yeah, you transformed, but it's not sustainable. It ain't going to last. They want to tell you you didn't really build nothing to last. They want to tell you you don't have the strength to keep going through with this. That's not who you are. Those aren't your shoes. That's not the path that you walk. That's what they want to tell you. But the truth is, you're taking one day at a time, and God's on your side. The faith that you had, look at that. the angels are there with you, co-creating the life that you're going to walk into. What life are you walking into? The star in reverse. Clarify the star in reverse for me, Spirit. Let me sit with this for a moment. You don't care anymore. You don't care anymore. You're not doing it for these people. You're not tending to the land for these people. Excuse me. You're not tending to the land for these people. You're not watering the grass for these people. You're not walking into this for these people. You're doing it for you now. So what? They get to benefit off of it. So what? You're not doing it for them. You're not exposing yourself for them anymore. Clarify the star in reverse for me, Spirit. Let me clarify the star in reverse for me, Spirit. Clarify the star in reverse for me, Spirit. Yes. Confirmation. We got the Emperor in reverse. And we got the Six of Swords. You say, man, if they don't want it, I ain't gonna give it. He said, I'm not strong. I'm not strong. He said, I'm not strong. I can't just take everything. I did this for us. I'm not this. I'm not your superwoman. Oh no, I'm not the kind of girl that you can let down and think that everything's alright. Oh, I am only human. I'm not gonna keep going if y'all don't want me here. I'm gonna take the battles that I've won, the lessons that I've learned, and go to a land that will cherish it. So you started this new journey and you transformed everything around you. Not just for yourself, but it transformed everything around you, like the sun. Like the sun, you are the sun. Like I'm the sun. Everything in my plain view gets lit up, and everything next to me gets lit up too. It's a Beyonce song. These people don't appreciate it. They're constantly trying to fill you up with doubt and lies and say, yeah, but you're not this, you're not that. So that's what they're going to walk into. God is helping you manifest and create. He's giving you your cup while he's allowing them to exist in the land that you allowed and blessed them to be in. And he's moving you with all the lessons that you've learned. And they're going to have to tend to this land. But you're not going to be there. Your energy is not going to be there. Once your energy is gone, they're going to be in desperate energy. They're going to be saying, you're too important for me to lose. I take responsibility crying over you wanting you to come back and bring this energy that transformed the death into the Six of Wands. An opportunity for something that was great, but they couldn't see it. They couldn't value it. They decided to devalue you. They decided to tell you, yeah, you can't maintain this. You can't maintain this. But you know why they felt that? Because they couldn't see it. They couldn't believe it. They didn't have faith like you had. They cursed themselves. And God said, okay, you're right. I'm going to give everybody what they want and what they believe in. He moved you away. He took away the star, the fact that they refused to see you. What do we have right here? But you are a star. The fact that they refused to see you. You are the emperor. Hot boy, hot girl. You do have this energy. They refuse to see it. So God is moving you away. God is not going to allow you to be there to bless them anymore. You bless them far enough. You save them from this energy. Now they are going to have this land that you blessed, but they're going to have to tend to it. But they don't know how. Now that they're stuck, being forced to tend to it and not just see the magic of what you brought to the table, they're going to be in desperate energy, asking you to come back, saying you're a star. I don't see the desperate energy anymore. Clarify the desperate energy disappearing. They have hot and cold feelings about this. Sometimes they're grateful for you, and then sometimes they're angry. They don't know whether they like you or not. They don't know whether they appreciate your energy or not. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. No weapons formed against you shall prosper. They're too conflicted. They're too chaotic. They want to hide their desperate energy from you. They want to bring you back in and say, yeah, we got it. We got it. We're doing this. We're doing that. Yeah, we miss you. We care about you. We love you. Come on back. All because they want to use you. These people haven't healed. They haven't grown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in reverse. They haven't went through the natural progress to actually have you back in their life. And on the back we have get tested, which is just dirty, nasty habits. Test these people before you allow them to come back in your life, and I'll promise you, you'll see they haven't changed one bit. They're still hiding that desperate energy somewhere. Oh, but you're moving on. Oh, but you're moving on. These people are going to have to walk a mile in your shoes while you move on to someone who wants to heal your abandoned issues, your abandoned wounds. That's where God is moving you to people who actually care about you. I actually care about you. Where's that desperate energy? No, I feel like I'm in desperate energy trying to find it. That's how these people are. They want to find you. I'm not sure if they want to find you. Like, where have you gone? It feels like you just up and disappeared. You just up and left. Like you were here one day and you were gone the next. Now they're wondering where your energy went. They can feel it. They can feel that your energy has abandoned, and they are quite literally very worried. What do you want to tell us about these people, Spirit? What do you want to tell us about these people? They love you. What do you want to tell us about these people, Spirit? You're my inspiration. Your absence is an inspiration to them. It really is. The fact that your energy has withdrawn, they are forcing themselves to try and, instead of feeling so angry about all the times you had the audacity, all the times you had faith in the midst of death, they're inspiring themselves to be like you. Use protection, though. These people are not deserving or ready to be in your life, no matter how much they found it. It was back in the deck. God put you back where you're supposed to. I feel like these people, they prayed for you. They prayed for somebody like you to be in their life. God prayed for somebody like you to be in their life. Or God planted you there purposefully to help them, to help get them out of this situation, to pray for them, to have an opportunity to be on this fertile land. Almost like their last opportunity. God's going to give them that blessing, but can they actually take care of it? They want to know what you're up to, what you're doing. Curious. What's good? I'm curious. What's your love life like? You outside? This could be an ex. This could be, I'm giving ex-family. This could be an ex-lover. Do it like it's your B-Day, baby. I'm reading that Jocelyn Hernandez song. Do it like it's your B-Day, baby. She was singing that to her ex, Stevie J, I believe. And she's like, you think I'm worried about you? I'm not. That's what they're wondering. They're wondering, do you think about them as much as they think about you? You're like, no, I want you to do it like it's your B-Day. I hope you're living your best life. I'm not going to be here. Okay. So, is there anything else you want us to know, Spirit? Is there anything else you want us to know, Spirit? Upright. Upright. When you're away from these people, you're finally going to be able to see you are the emperor. You do have that magic. You have it. They came out here with their energy strong, trying to confuse you. Look, you still may be in some confusion about if you actually have this intuitive nature, if you actually are the high priestess, if you actually know what you know. You have faith like crazy, but you aren't sure if you have power and authority yet. What can the collective do to remind themselves of their power and authority, God? You have some advice. What can the collective do? I love you. I love looking at you and your ethereal beauty. You have balanced facial harmony. I love you. What can the collective do to enhance or encourage their high priestess energy? The first thing that I got from this card is, like I was saying, you're going to be surrounded by people who embrace and encourage you. Like, oh my gosh, you're so right. You're so authentic. You're so fact. You're going to be around people who remind you that you are ethereal, you are powerful, and you're balanced. I love looking at you. You're going to be gaining an audience. Who see your beauty. Who don't think that you're weird or off-putting or leaning too much in one side. They're going to see your humbleness. What can the collective do to embrace their energy? Okay, for some people, this could be trying to expand their minds and their spirituality with psychedelics. For some people, it's going to be tapping into their star power. Putting yourself out there, engaging, showing, just going for it. For some people, tapping into their soul. Your soul. This card says, your soul has the answers you seek. You are the most powerful, and the rest is not on here, but it is powerful person you know. And the rest of the quote that I was saying is, the rest of the quote for this is, you are the most powerful person you know, because only you can create your reality. I believe it's Kathy Ladonna. If you aren't familiar with Kathy Ladonna, she is a very amazing woman here on YouTube who spreads love, light, joy, and spiritual guidance and information. Check her out. Her name is Ladonna. Okay, this is a saying that she says in the intro of her videos. She always reminds people that they are in control and in command of their destinies. Okay? The last card that came out here is our old friend, Desperate Energy. The last way that you're going to be able to tap back into your High Priestess energy and reconnect with yourself is by releasing the things that do not belong to you. That desperate energy, that fear, it was never yours. It was the surrounding energy. Walk into that faith that you had once before, when death was right in your face, when everyone around you was giving up and you decided to pray and you decided to have faith and you decided to believe. Keep tapping into that energy even when you're not in the face of death, and that is going to turn this High Priestess card upright. Is there anything else that the collective needs to know, Spirit, in regards to this High Priestess energy, or would you like us to move forward? Is there anything else that the collective needs to know, or would you like us to move forward? We have the King of Cups. I have the Six of Cups. I have the Five of Cups. I think it's interesting how the Five of Cups came out right after the Six of Cups, because as we know, the Six of Cups comes after the Five of Cups. And in this order, you would say he was feeling down. He was looking at the things that he lost, and he decided, okay, I'm going to give back in order to embrace balance and harmony and fruitfulness. In this order, he was giving. And through his giving, he felt lack. And that is what we have here. So this wraps up this energy here. So in summary, your love was dedicated to other people. Okay? Your intuition was dedicated to other people. Your prayers and your impact and your emotions were dedicated to other people. And it left you feeling alone. It left you feeling sad, right? Not knowing yourself. Excuse me. Confirmation burp. More confirmation sounds out there. You probably couldn't hear that. Maybe you could. What do we have here? This is my stick it to the man card. Okay? You're releasing that. You're letting go of that. Ooh. You're saying, I'm doing it for me. Then we have the Magician in reverse. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. Then we have the Four of Wands upright. You didn't take this pain and let it taint your view of the world around you. You're sticking it to the man. You're not doing this for other people anymore. But you're not allowing it to make you doubt other people, to make you doubt that it's, or to make you believe that it's wrong to care for other people, or that they're There is nobody in this world who is going to appreciate the love that you gave. You're praying your way out of this just like you prayed your way out of before. You're having faith. You're not allowing them to manifest. You're not allowing the fruits that you have become witness to in your past, the energy that you have seen, be the very things that you manifest and create a new life with. You're saying, man, the things that I know is not all that exists. The world around me is not what I'm going to choose to manifest with and look towards. Life is more than just what I know. Because in the face of death, in the face of being one step away from being trampled over, you still pray. You still have faith. And what do? You shift. Instead of being the person in harm's way, you become the knight walking into victory and success. You exist in a world now with people who... You're so happy about this. You remember the blues and the reds, but mostly the blues? Look at you. You're so happy about this. You're so happy about this. I think both of these people are you. You're super happy about this, but you're also just allowing it to be exactly what it is. This is my life. I always knew that this was it. This is regular. You're happy about it. You're blessed about it. You're excited to have it and you appreciate it, but you're allowing it to settle in as this very natural energy as well. Tell us about this new life that going into. More than skin deep, I love your soul. These people see you. They see your soul. They value the things that you bring to the table. Confirmation. You're prettier than you think. And because we just had this card, more than skin deep, your soul is prettier than you think. These people see a level of beauty in you that you don't even see in yourself. And they're so happy to be the ones to help uplift you and remind you, you are so pretty. You are so gorgeous. You know it. And the last card is yes. So we have more than skin deep, I love your soul. Confirmation. You're prettier than you think. And yes. In regards to the new connection with these new people, this new energy that you're walking into. Head be in charge. I think these people want you to be, they see you as some type of leader, or they want you. They want you to be that leader. Okay, so I only want you came right after that, yeah. They want you to be this leader. Head be in charge. They say, I only want you. Because they're left speechless. They ain't never seen nothing but the onomatopoeia. They don't got no words. They're just like, oh my God. Oh wow. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have no words to say. They're stuck with onomatopoeias. They love your hustle. They love how you get it. They love how you move. They want you to be the one. They only want you to be in charge. What does this mean? What does that mean that they want you to be in charge? Like they want you to lead them. They want you to be the one who prays for them or something. Okay. So the question was, what does that mean? First card that came out was the Tower. Second card is this. Third card is this. I think it starts in reverse. card is death in reverse. So the question was, what does that mean? They only want you, or what does it mean that they want you to be in charge? What does that mean? In charge of what? Okay. In charge of the cycles. They want you to be in charge of the cycles. In the same way that you were praying over things, the same way that you were saying it's time to release this energy, so you let go of certain things and you said, let's walk into this. They want you to be in charge. They want you to be in charge of praying for it, impacting it, and saying it's time to start a new cycle. It's time to let the old go. They want you to be in charge of that. They're not going to give you this hating energy. They're not going to be looking at you stink like, who you think you are? They trust your judgment. They know you're not going to lead them down the path of destruction. Can you give me a clarifying card for the King of Swords, God, please? Give me a clarifying card for the King of Swords. Gentleman, chivalry isn't dead. They know you're not leading with a firm hand. They know that that's not your style. You're not going to be bossing people around. They know you're not going to be like, it's my way or the highway. They know you're not going to be walking in this energy of like, oh, well, I say so, so we need to do it. They know that you're not going to be the only person who can make the decision. They know that whenever you say, okay, guys, it's time to knock this energy down, you're going to ask everybody how they feel about it. And that's why they trust your judgment. That's why they're not going to be hating on you or feeling some type of way. They trust your judgment. They trust you. Chivalry isn't dead. They know that you're kind. They know that you're gentle, man. And so when death comes around, it doesn't feel like death to them. It feels like rebirth. It feels like rebirth. When it's time to shed, they don't feel sad. They don't feel afraid. They don't feel scared. You're not the only person who's here praying. It's not so much chaos and trauma and it was just hoping and seeing the sun on the other side. No, it's immediate joy right now. It's no confusion for nobody. Everyone's happy. Summit. To stain. Love hens. Summit to stain, love hens. Summit to stain, love hens. That's this old energy trying to come in. Summit to stain, love hens. You remember the chickens? Summit to stain. Summit to stain, like summit. Trying to summit something. That's not what this says, but that's what I picked up right now. Summit. They're trying to summit stains and doubt. To make you feel like these people are going to trust you wholly, but there might be an inner feeling within you that feels like, oh, they don't trust me, they don't believe me. But it's not the truth. Sometimes you may feel insecure, like, I hope they trust me. Do they trust me? I'm not sure. They trust you. They do. And they're happy. And when it's time for this tower to come, no one is feeling no type of way. No one is feeling pain or shame. No one is feeling like this is a death. No one is feeling like they're scared. No one is feeling like they're under your thumb and you're in charge. No, they are happy. Because they know that greater is coming. They know that what's coming to an end doesn't serve them anymore. And they're walking into a new life and they're celebrating. This is a celebration. Death is not a death anymore. It's not shameful anymore with these people. It's a celebration. Look how this was. these old people, these chickens, they want to keep you trapped in this energy. And that's the only thing that would ever be able to keep this justice away, was on the other side of the justice. What energy are you going to choose? Justice or a lying illusion? The only person who could steal your joy is yourself, not these people. They willingly dropped these swords. They willingly walked away and gave up. Justice is yours and it's here. Don't trick yourself out of your spot because of what you know from the past. Because these people trust you and they love you and they're ready. They want to see the best of you. But these people are holding on to your energy because they can't create anything for themselves. Remember, they're still stuck in this land. They're still stuck in this old land. That you blessed them with, by the way. You've done more than enough. You don't owe anybody anything. They're still stuck in this land that you blessed them with by praying and having faith. And even when you blessed them with that, what did they do? They decided to try and knock you down. Knock you down off this pedestal. Like, yeah, you gave us this new land. Who do you think you are? You blessed us to walk into this new place? Oh, now they're even more mad at you. They don't want to tell you you're nothing. You're worth nothing. Because they haven't done nothing with the things that you gave them. You're just holding on to it. Mad that you walked away. Angry. This is what they're grounded in. And it's covering them. Oh, look at that blackness around him. And even in his eyes, he has red. All he can see is what he has, but he's not focused on no creation. And because of that, he's suffering. He's dying. He's suffering. He's like coating himself in a shell of nothingness. That's these people. They're just trying to hold on to the last of the energy you gave them, all while it withers away. You blessed them with fertile ground and they ain't planted nothing on it. Nothing. They ain't created nothing. They ain't tapped into the energy at all. They don't have no passion. Though, you know what they're passionate about? Which is not really passion. They're just angry. They're just angry that you left. They're still angry that you left. They're still trying to send bad energy. They're still wishing the worst for you. I'm going to stop this video at 1 hour. Got a few minutes left. What's up, Spirit? You got anything else that you want to say? Put these cards back in here. So, my question was, in my mind, I didn't say it out loud, my question was, so Spirit, what can these people do to remove these people from their energy? And the first thing that immediately came to mind was focus on what is present. And then we also had Isis here. So something that you can do to help remove these people from your energy is possibly start to work with Isis. See what energy she has. I'm not sure what energy Isis has, or the goddess Isis, or what she's all about, but potentially this could be something important, imperative. I'm also seeing green. So green could be significant. I know we have green here in this card. That's the only thing that I'm really seeing significant. Green. Stick it to them. Stick it to the man. Always constantly just keep reminding yourself, well, this is what it is. This is how it is. I know. Remind yourself what you know. Remind yourself what it's not anymore. Remind yourself to keep believing in this energy that, right, there's more than what you've seen. Be more present, and even embracing what you see at this point, right? Because if there's goodness in front of you, keep embracing it. And then we also have this card that popped out at the same time, right after Isis. I feel like I'm losing control. They can feel it. I think you're getting a lot closer to really embracing this new energy, and they can feel that you're pulling away. You can feel that you're pulling away. I wanted to look up Isis and the energy that she carries. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I'm gonna ask Gemini. What can you tell me about the goddess Isis?
The goddess Isis is one of the most prominent and enduring deities from ancient Egypt, whose worship later spread throughout the Greco-Roman world and continues to this day in some pagan traditions. Here's a breakdown of what makes her so significant. Key attributes and roles. Mother Goddess. She is most famously known as the devoted wife of Osiris and the loving mother of Horus. This maternal role made her a powerful symbol of protection and a role model for women. She was even depicted nursing pharaohs, solidifying her connection to kingship. Goddess of magic and healing. Isis was considered the most powerful sorceress in the Egyptian pantheon, possessing immense magical abilities. She used her magic to resurrect Osiris and to protect and heal her son Horus from the dangers posed by Set. Her magical prowess was invoked for healing, protection, and even to influence fate. Mourner and protector of the dead. She played a crucial role in the afterlife, helping the deceased enter the Duat, underworld, as she had helped Osiris. She was often depicted with goddesses like Nephthys, Neith, and Selkit, protecting the dead, goddess of fertility and nature. Isis was associated with the agricultural productivity brought by the annual Nile flood, linking her to fertility and the life-giving aspects of nature. Champion of the underdog. She was often seen as a friend to the slaves and downtrodden, offering safety and shelter, wisdom and knowledge. Isis was also associated with wisdom, having outwitted even the powerful sun god Ra to gain knowledge and power. Iconography and symbols. Throne headdress. Her most common depiction is as a beautiful woman wearing a headdress shaped like a throne, as her name Isis, or Aset in ancient Egyptian, is believed to mean queen of the throne, solar disk and cow's horns. Over time, she assimilated traits from other goddesses, particularly Hathor, leading to depictions where she wears a sun disk between the horns of a cow. Wings. She is often depicted with wings, symbolizing her ability to bring fresh air to the underworld and her protective nature, stretching her wings over the deceased. Sistrum. This ancient percussion instrument was used to ward off evil spirits and was also associated with Isis. Tayet, Isis knot. A knot-like symbol representing welfare, life, and protection. The Osiris myth. Central to her story. The most famous myth involving Isis is the Osiris myth. Her brother and husband, Osiris, was a benevolent king. His jealous brother, Set, murdered him, dismembered his body, and scattered the pieces across Egypt. Isis, with her unwavering love and determination, tirelessly searched for and reassembled all the scattered parts of Osiris. Through her powerful magic, she temporarily revived him, allowing them to conceive their son Horus. This act of resurrection and devotion established her as a goddess of life, rebirth, and the power of love over death.
Wow. What can you do to get these people out of your energy? Be committed. Be committed to find the pieces that they tried to tell you that were lost. Be committed to reconnect the pieces of you that they tried to kill. Be committed to bringing it back and rebirthing, not rebirthing, but birthing this new version of you. Wow. Be committed. Tap into that Isis energy, no matter what people have done, no matter what you have been through. Be committed to allowing yourself to become whole again. Be committed to bringing those pieces that people tried to tell you they destroyed, to those pieces that people tried to convince you they killed. Be committed to bringing them back. Be committed to kept bearing the fruit that people tried to destroy. Tap into that Isis energy. I said I was going to get off of here in 1 hour, so that's it. Peace, guys.